Hello everyone, Sans here, and here's the review of Vivo Z1 Pro. Vivo Z1 Pro comes in two colors, Sonic Blue and Sonic Black. In this video, I have Vivo Z1 Pro in blue color. Okay, now let's check the review of Vivo Z1 Pro. First, let's take a look at the display of this smartphone. The screen of this smartphone uses IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen display. It has a small cutout for the front-facing camera, just like on the latest smartphone from Samsung with Super AMOLED display. The screen size is 6.53 inches with a screen-to-body ratio 83.4%. The bezel is quite thin at the top and sides of the phone, and leaving a slightly wider bezel at the bottom. This phone comes with Full HD 1080 by 2340 pixels with ratio 19.5 by 9, and the pixel density is 395 ppi. Now let's talk about the build quality of this smartphone. The back of this phone is made of polycarbonate material, even though it looks a little bit like made of glass. The smartphone still doesn't come with Gorilla Glass coating display. Fortunately, the back case is already available inside the box. The weight of this smartphone is not too light. It comes with a large screen size and big battery capacity, 5000 mAh battery. It makes sense that the weight of this smartphone reaches 201 grams. The width of this smartphone is 7.73 cm and the height is 16.24 cm and the thickness is 0.89 cm. It can be categorized as a large smartphone design with the fingerprint on its back. The position of the speaker on this cell phone is located at the bottom along with micro USB port and 3.5 audio jack. On the right there is a volume button and a power button. On the other side there is a SIM card tray ejector along with one dedicated button for Google Assistant. This dedicated button is a pretty interesting and positive thing for this smartphone. Now let's talk about the performance of this smartphone. This phone comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 712 10nm chipset, Adreno 616 GPU, and the Cryo 360 octa-core processor. To test the performance of this smartphone, let's try the Geek benchmark and AnTuTu benchmark test for this smartphone. Here is the final score for Geek benchmark and AnTuTu benchmark test result on Vivo Z1 Pro smartphone. The processor used on this smartphone also becomes a very interesting selling point for this phone. This phone uses Snapdragon 712 AIA, which is one of the quite famous processor with pretty good gaming performance. You can check out the performance while playing games on this device on this gaming test video. that is the gameplay on Vivo Z1 Pro smartphone. Now let's check the connectivity on this smartphone. This phone comes with 4G LTE and Bluetooth 5.0. It already comes with Android Pie 9.0 and FunTouch OS 9 user interface. This phone comes with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB internal memory. The smartphone also comes with a dedicated microSD slot and 2 nano SIM card slots. The microSD slot on this phone can be installed with a maximum capacity up to 256 GB. Here are all the sensors that are available on this device. The main camera with 18 megapixel f1.8 aperture on this phone can produce pretty good photos in various conditions. The video on this smartphone can be recorded at the maximum resolution up to 1080p 30 frames per second. On the front camera can record up to 4K 30 frames per second or 1080 60 frames per second. Here are some photos from the rear camera of Vivo Z1 Pro. For the front-facing camera, the smartphone comes with 32 megapixel front-facing camera with f2.0 aperture. You can check out the photos and video of the front-facing camera of the smartphone in the following photos and videos. Besides all the features that we have seen, the positive things on the smartphone is the bezel-less display with the cutout display for the front camera. And there are also face unlock and fingerprint scanner feature. On the back of this phone, it comes with triple rear camera setup that also comes with wide angle lens. The only downside that I've seen as compared with other rifle on this price range is the charger port that does not come with USB Type-C. Okay, that's all the video review of Vivo Z1 Pro. Please leave your comment about this phone down below and don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you like this video. And also subscribe for those who haven't subscribed already. See you in the next video.